Hey guys, welcome back to Africa Explored. Please subscribe and let's get started. Let's talk about Namibia, a land of stark contrast and breathtaking beauty, a country where seemingly endless deserts meet the vast, powerful ocean, creating a landscape unlike any other on Earth. Wildlife roams free across sprawling savannas and ancient landscapes, and history runs deep, etched into the very rocks and sands of this ancient land. You can't talk about modern Namibia without mentioning Hage Geingob, a man who helped shape the nation from the very start, guiding it through its formative years. Geingob's life and Namibia's journey are inextricably linked, like Batman and Gotham, each shaping and defining the other. Born under the oppressive shadow of apartheid, Geingob grew up in a world where fundamental human rights were systematically denied based solely on the color of one's skin. South Africa's illegal occupation ruthlessly enforced this harsh and discriminatory system. For Geingob, fighting for equality and justice wasn't just a matter of abstract political principle. It was deeply personal, a fight for his own dignity and the dignity of his people. He made a conscious choice to challenge the system head-on, not with violence or weapons, but with the power of words, reasoned arguments, and skillful diplomacy. Geingob made the difficult decision to go into exile, becoming Namibia's eloquent and persuasive voice on the international stage, building crucial alliances, and gaining invaluable insights into how nations function and interact on the global stage. He came to realize that achieving freedom and self-determination required unwavering teamwork and the unwavering support of the global community. Enter the Commonwealth, a respected and influential club of 56 diverse countries, all deeply committed to the principles of democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. When Namibia finally achieved its long-sought independence, joining the Commonwealth proved to be a true game-changer, opening doors to a wealth of opportunities. It provided the fledgling nation with much-needed support, expert advice, and a powerful global platform from which to be heard. And standing at the very center of it all was Hage Geingob, fully prepared and ready to lead Namibia confidently into a new and promising era of self-determination and prosperity. Namibia's road to freedom, a journey etched in resilience and determination, was long and grueling, marked by decades of struggle and sacrifice. The path to self-determination was fraught with obstacles. First, a German colony, subjected to the whims of imperial power, then controlled by South Africa under the shadow of apartheid, Namibia endured decades of apartheid, a system of racial segregation and oppression that sought to deny its people their basic human rights. South Africa treated Namibia as its own, exploiting its resources and suppressing its people, imposing harsh segregation, dividing communities, and perpetuating inequality. But Namibians resisted. They refused to be silenced. Groups like SWAPO, with Geingob among them, rose to challenge the status quo, fought for independence with unwavering resolve and determination. The struggle was both political and armed, a multifaceted effort to dismantle the structures of oppression, waged in the UN and on the ground, seeking international support and mobilizing grassroots resistance. International attention grew. The world began to take notice of Namibia's plight. The UN declared South Africa's rule illegal, a landmark decision that delegitimized the occupation. Global pressure mounted. Governments and organizations around the world condemned apartheid. Sanctions isolated South Africa, crippling its economy and forcing it to reconsider its policies. The world's support, a testament to the power of solidarity, became Namibia's lifeline, providing crucial assistance and encouragement. After years of sacrifice, of struggle and resilience, independence finally arrived, a moment of jubilation and hope. On March 21, 1990, a day forever etched in the nation's memory, the Namibian flag was raised, a symbol of freedom and self-determination, and the nation celebrated in Windhoek streets, united in joy and anticipation. For Geingob and his fellow freedom fighters, it was the culmination of a long and arduous journey. It was a hard-won victory, a testament to their unwavering commitment. But independence was just the beginning. It was the dawn of a new era. Now came the real challenge, the task of building a new nation, building a nation from scratch brick by brick with vision and determination. The world was watching, eager to see what Namibia would become. And Namibia was ready to write its own story, to shape its own destiny. Geingob was at the heart of it all, a leader ready to guide his nation forward. Independence was just the first step. Now Namibia had to govern. On day one, Namibia joined the Commonwealth, becoming its 50th member. This wasn't just symbolic, it was strategic. The new government needed to build schools, hospitals, and laws from the ground up. The Commonwealth offered experience and resources, sharing blueprints from other nations' journeys. By joining, Namibia pledged to uphold democracy, human rights, and good governance. This commitment earned global respect and trust. For Geingob, the Commonwealth was a partner, not a boss. It was a family of nations offering support, not control. Namibia gained a seat at the table, learning and sharing with others. The partnership helped turn ideals into action. It was the foundation for Namibia's future. The Commonwealth's help was practical and immediate. Education was a top priority. Scholarships sent Namibians abroad, while experts helped train teachers at home. Legal teams assisted in drafting fair laws and training judges. Observers ensured Namibia's first elections were free and fair, boosting global confidence. Technical experts helped Namibia negotiate better deals for its natural resources, ensuring wealth benefited its people. The Commonwealth connected Namibia to global conversations on trade, climate, and development. It wasn't a magic fix, but it was a powerful toolkit. Geingob and his team used this support to lay strong foundations. Namibia was no longer isolated. It was part of a global family. The nation was building a brighter future step by step. Hage Geingob's next challenge, chairing the assembly to write Namibia's constitution. The constitution would define rights, government powers, and the nation's future. Geingob led a diverse group, many former rivals, toward consensus. His mantra, "We are all Namibians first." Fierce debates were encouraged, but unity was the goal. The Commonwealth quietly supported with expert advisors, sharing lessons from other democracies. These experts guided, but Namibians made the final decisions. In just 80 days, the Assembly produced a progressive, democratic constitution. It guaranteed human rights, multi-party democracy, and abolished the death penalty. The document was adopted unanimously. A political miracle. Geingob's leadership as a unifier was cemented. The constitution became the bedrock of Namibia's democracy. The world took notice of this new hopeful nation. Geingob had steered Namibia through its most critical moment. After the constitution, Geingob became Namibia's first prime minister. He built the machinery of government, ministries, budgets, and policies. The job was tough, tackling poverty, unemployment, and high expectations. Geingob learned the realities of governance, gaining invaluable experience. Later, as Minister of Trade, he promoted Namibia globally, reinforcing the need for international cooperation. In 2014, Geingob was elected president, the culmination of decades of service. His journey mirrored Namibia's from struggle to nation building. He was more than a politician. He was a founding father. Geingob's leadership was rooted in unity, service, and vision. He took the oath as president, ready to guide Namibia forward. The nation's future was in steady hands. As President, Geingob championed the idea of the Namibian house. Namibia, he said, is one house where everyone belongs regardless of tribe, race, or politics. In the Namibian house, nobody should be left out. This vision drove his policy's social safety nets, increased pensions and grants for the vulnerable. Geingob promoted transparency, declaring his assets and urging ministers to do the same. He held town halls inviting citizens to question their leaders directly. His leadership broke down barriers between government and people. The Namibian house was about trust, inclusion, and shared responsibility. This vision echoed Commonwealth values: tolerance, respect, and people-centered development. Geingob turned big ideas into a simple, powerful metaphor for unity. His leadership inspired Namibians to see themselves as one family. The Namibian house became a model for inclusive nation building. The legacy of Geingob and the story of Namibia offer invaluable lessons for us all. As we reflect on their journey, we can ask ourselves, what can we learn from Geingob and Namibia? First, education and perseverance are powerful tools. They are the cornerstones of personal growth and societal advancement. Geingob used them to change his world, overcoming obstacles and transforming his nation. Remember, your starting point doesn't define your future. It's your dedication and commitment to learning that truly matter. Second, teamwork matters. Collaboration and shared effort can achieve far more than individual actions. Namibia's freedom and democracy were built with global support, a testament to the power of international solidarity. Geingob was a bridge builder, fostering connections and understanding across divides. He showed that cooperation leads to real change, creating a more inclusive and prosperous society. Third, be a unifier. Strive to bring people together, finding common ground and building bridges. Geingob's Namibian house teaches us to include and respect everyone, regardless of their background or beliefs. Listen, find common ground and bring people together. Embrace dialogue and understanding. Finally, leadership is about service. It's about putting the needs of others before your own. Geingob dedicated his life to his people, working tirelessly to improve their lives. True leaders take responsibility for others' well-being, ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to thrive. You don't need a title to lead. You just need to care and act. Show compassion and take initiative. Every day, in small ways, you can make a difference. Your actions, no matter how small, can have a ripple effect. Geingob's story proves that anyone can help build a better world. Embrace your potential and contribute to positive change. The lessons of Namibia are lessons for us all, guiding us towards a future of unity, progress, and shared prosperity. Namibia's story isn't just history, it's a guide for the future. Big challenges like poverty and climate change require teamwork, just as Namibia needed the Commonwealth. International organizations help countries share ideas and support each other. When we work together, we solve problems faster and better. Good leadership is essential. Unifiers like Geingob show the way. But leadership isn't just for presidents, it's for everyone. You can lead by including others, starting projects, or inspiring change in your community. Remember Namibia's journey: value education, embrace teamwork, and strive for unity. True leadership is service. The future is built by all of us together. Inspired by Geingob and Namibia, we can each play our part. One house, one community, one world, working together for a better tomorrow. That's the legacy of Namibia and Haga Geingob.